Okay guys, I am back with my Crafty Cat USA design team project for July, and we're gonna do something just a little bit different. And it's total, like, not even making a prototype ahead of time. Oh, excuse me. So we'll be designing like this, not necessarily all start to finish, but definitely the cover, because it's a new idea that I had. It's very similar to, like, I'm thinking what people call like maybe a lap book, but we'll get into that in a minute. Let me show you the kit. It's the main kit is going to be the Newbie Kit that she has, and I will link her Etsy shop in the description box below, because there's several kits I'm going to use, but the main one is for bees. So this is the first bee kit that she has, and it's super cute. Making bee journals is really fun. I must say, I did have a whole lot of fun with the last one, and I think this one's going to be just as much fun. And I love the colors. I love that it's not just the gold and the oranges and stuff. I love that. Okay. And then this, actually, I was going to show you, then there's one more piece of ephemera that goes with this one. So you get 3 tags, a pocket, and some tickets here. So that's the main bee kit, and then this is the add-on. And it's pretty interesting. This add-on kit has several possibilities. So this is like a bee background page. You can tell because of like the coffee dyed in the back. So there's 3 pages of that. And then these white pages, I printed it on white paper, but it's like a transparent type, and I can't remember what they call that one. It's like PNG maybe. But so you could print this on vellum. You could print it like on pink cardstock. I mean, obviously the pink flowers wouldn't show up on pink cardstock, but I'm just giving you kind of like a, or like you could print it on any color of paper, and if it'll show up on that card, like obviously if you tried to print it on black, it would not print, but you know, you could print it on coffee dyed paper. I mean, you could print it on just about anything. So you get one with the pink flowers, and then some with the red and white flowers, and then one that doesn't have the flowers in it. And then there is a big bee fussy cut page, which is awesome. I will probably be printing this one several times for this journal. Okay, so, and then the other kits, I'm going to be using random pieces out of her Ada. I think it's Ada or Ada. Ada, I think. So I'll just show you some of the pages that I've printed out of that one. Because I think these will blend really well together. Especially like the little roses, and like I love the little ads. And there is actually a couple of bees in these, I believe I found. Oh, maybe it's in this one. Okay, and then I'm going to be using, and I'm sorry, Amy, I can't remember if this is part of the Ada kit or if it's part of the buttons kit. I want to say buttons because it has buttons here. But yeah, because that one's a really large kit too. And these are all just printed on white copy paper. Very gorgeous papers. And so I may not be using all of them, but at least, I mean, I'll have tons of options, right? Because I do, like I said, I have an idea. And then here's some of the ephemera pieces for the Ada kit, right? I'm pretty sure it's in the Ada kit. So you get some cards and some little coin envelopes there. Some big pockets there. Some journaling cards. Some more little journaling cards, a couple of stamps. Some advertisement. And then here's the pink portion of the buttons kits, I believe, or pink and blues maybe. So yeah, excuse me. I thought I saw some cute little bumblebees somewhere in these papers, but you know, it could have just been the bumblebee kit that I was looking at. So yeah, very fabulous kits. I'm pretty excited to use all of them in this little journal. Yeah, I could have swore one of those had a bumblebee, but then, here's some of the ephemera from the buttons kit. There's a big pocket here. Some cute little tiny pockets here. I think these will be really fun to use. I think I'll actually try to turn those into paper clips. These ones here. I think that's what I'm going to do with those. Oh, I did see a bee in there. It's like, I know I saw at least 1 or 2 bees in there. Yeah, so really cool kits. So yeah, let's get started on my concept. And I know I don't know that I really have a this is where I start procedure. A lot of times I try to figure out what I don't know what the cover is going to be first, but lately it seems like that hasn't been working brain-wise. I think sometimes if you get too into a this is where to start thing, then you end up not being as creative maybe. So I think you should just be like led where it needs to lead you. Okay, sorry, I've got a frog in my throat. It's a lot of videos today, so all right, so my concept is going to be kind of folio-ish. So what I have here is 2 file folders that I've cut down to 9 inches tall. So the journal should be 9 by 6. So this first piece, I'm going to have to probably turn it in this direction. It measures at its longest point about 9 5/8. So what I'm thinking is that I want to score the first piece at 5 inches, right? So no, I have to do it this way. Okay. Like I said, this is a total trial and error. We're just, so I want to go 5 inches from this. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I need my glasses. 5. So, like I said, this is going to be a trial and error. Okay. Now I'm going to create a spine, and I think it needs to be a 1/2 inch. So, let's see how many of these little knobs are. 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what I thought. Okay, so we'll count here. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that takes it. Or do we want an inch? I can't remember what we decided. By we, I mean the voices in my head. Is 1/2 inch going to give us enough? Sorry guys, I'm trying to puzzle it out. Because it'd be 2 inches thick. Okay, I'm just going to go a 1/2 inch. And if we decide later that it's not right, then we'll just make another one, right? It's because we can always cut these down for tags or whatever, right? Okay. All right, so then we need 6 inches from this mark. So it's going to be the easiest way to do that. If we move it down here, we can't do 0. So So, okay, so if I move it down to the 12, that'll give me more space. Okay, so 6. I'm going to just ignore this because we'll reinforce it. So I'm going to go to 6. Okay, now's where I need to stop and kind of look at my score marks. Okay, so mountains become valleys, valleys. Okay, sorry, I'm just running through my instructions, so Tuesday and Emily don't yell at me. Okay, so I'm gonna just score those down. Okay, and then I'm gonna go to this one. Okay, so this is the first half of this. So it's gonna sit like this. Yeah, it looks like I'll have to reinforce it, okay. So, all right, I'm puzzling through this, guys. Okay, so in essence, let me explain to you. Let's find a little already folded piece of paper. So this side is going to be a little journal, right? Okay, so and then we have to this edge here, our score mark here. But then it's going to flip closed like so. And I think if I then because I want an inch spine, I think that an inch. I think, okay, like I said, we'll just go here and see what we get. So I'm gonna need another 6-inch score, and I don't know if I have enough paper here. I do, it just barely. Okay, so I'm gonna cut that off. No, what am I doing here? So I need to do an inch down, okay. Okay. And I did the wrong side, but that's okay. Okay, so then that's that journal. That's that. Okay, that'll sit right. Okay. Now, how many inches is this one? This is shy. So then what we're going to do is I'm going to go ahead and cut that little piece off. Let me go right over here to the scoreboard, and then we'll really figure out how short we are to make that back piece. Actually, I'm going to take it all the way off here. So kind of just, we have even pieces to work with. Okay. And then I think I'm going to go ahead and take this one off too while we're at it. Sorry if this is frustrating, guys, but I think it's important to kind of piece these together, I guess, maybe. So now what we could do we lined it up here and did like glued that down. We could make because this will essentially be the back cover of like the middle fold journal, if that makes any sense. So we could do a couple of different things. We could cut like do a little divot here and put a large tag in there. That would probably be cool. So let's glue it down in that area. So it'll kind of be a slender tag, right? I don't think I actually want to glue yet until we know what the back is going to look like. and how the fabric's going to roll onto it. So we're going to have to kind of just piece together, I think, at the moment. That makes sense. So really, this piece here no longer matters what its size is. So I'm going to get it out of the way since we're lining it up with that crease. So then I'll need a 6-inch back flap here. Okay, then we'll need another 1/2 inch for the next signature. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and flip this and burnish those really quick so it doesn't get, I don't get confused later with the actual file folder pieces. Because I'll reinforce those before we do anything else. Okay. So then from the second score mark, then we need 5 inches again, right? Because this will become the inside flap and we're going to make it, okay. So 5 inches here, and I'm going to mark it, and then I'm going to go cut this. Okay. Right? Yeah, okay. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead, and while we're at it, before I forget, I'm going to go ahead and reinforce those areas that are like part of the file folder already, so that they don't like bend up on us later and kind of confuse the whole project. And I'm not going to worry about that necessarily. Well, maybe it should be the whole piece, huh? I know I'm probably totally confusing you guys now. Or maybe you're following along and I'm just making it more confusing than necessary. I'm just trying to use up scraps too. So we do that, we're going to have a ridge. So it probably better be the whole piece, huh? All right, let me see if I've got any whole pieces here. See, I've got a little bit of this cream. Oh, it's already got a bend in it. Okay. No, it's not quite what I want for thickness. So let me pause you guys for a second, and I will be right back with some more like kind of cut down card or manila folder really quick, because this is actually going to go somewhere else, so I don't want to use that one. All right, I'll be right back. Okay. I still am not 100% sure on what I'm doing, but on our very first piece, I'm going to cut this straight off so it's kind of even. Yeah, like I said, we're just kind of creating together. So I hope, I don't know that I said this earlier, but I hope everybody's doing well. Yeah, okay, so I think these two pieces are going to be just set aside for a minute, and then we are going to have to glue, and then we'll reinforce these in a little bit, because we'll have to reinforce it on both sides. And I bet you could probably do this with 12 by 12. 12 by 12 pieces of paper too. I'm going to go ahead and use, well, I want it drying quicker for video purposes. So I think I'll go ahead and use my Fabri-Tac with all of its gooiness. Oh. So I'm not sure if I said this a second ago. I was thinking it, but I don't know if I said it out loud, but I hope everybody is doing well. Yeah, I'm just working really hard, just trying to make sure I get enough videos for you guys. If I get to the point where I'm not sure if I'm going to have a video for every day, then I'll probably schedule them like every other day. And then maybe on the days that I don't have videos, then maybe we'll be videoing while we're there. I make no guarantees to that. And you know what? It's starting to get overcast, so sorry about that abrupt lighting change, but it seems necessary. If I can't see, then you guys probably can't see, so. Okay, my bone folder, which I have one here. Okay, so this is our base. And that's pretty good. All right, so then I do want to sew this, but I'm going to be covering it in fabric, and that's why I was saying I think we need to do the fabric first. Again, I'm just trying to piece these things together. I'm actually not even sure on how many minutes this video is turning into, so yeah. All right, so what I'm using, I got this in Happy Mail, and I apologize. I'm not sure if it was Lori or Laura that sent this to me. I probably better get my sewing scissors out here, fabric scissors, because this is a thicker one. Don't want to cut paper. But I guess I should probably show you the fabric, huh? I mean, I know I showed it in a Happy Mail video, but isn't that pretty? I think the blues, and it's got just a touch of maybe a little bit of like periwinkle in there, so I think that's pretty. Okay, so now deciding on glues. I think I'll go ahead and just glue a little at a time on these right here, and I will probably use my fingers. You know what I did bring back to the craft room, and I don't know what it is at the moment. I have this little white card that used to be like a door key to the old office, the old tax office, and I kept it. So yeah, I was going to use that, but I don't know. I might, as long as I don't get any big gloopies in there, because I'm going to sew this, so I'm not overly worried. I'm more worried about glue showing through than I am about it sticking, if that makes any sense. Okay, let's do about there, I think. Oh, that's not right. Yeah, that's going to be off. I'll just pull it up. Oh, sorry. Oh my gosh, I just totally blinded you guys, huh? Well, it's never a dull moment in my craft room, is it? Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Warn a person next time, right? Okay. And then I think we'll do all the reinforcing on the inside pieces. I think I already said that too. Oh, and imagine that, the wind just came up. Let me guess, we're gonna have a storm. God. It's about the only thing I don't like about summer is all the storms that blow in. Well, yep, and I better pause here soon because, you know, the wind's whipping the greenhouse again. That poor girl cannot keep those panels in there. We still have yet to figure out a way to like screw them in because they're like a plastic. So yeah, I don't know how we're gonna manage that. Let's go and do that spine there with maybe just a little bit of more spread out glue. I know it looks messy, doesn't it? But it's not what's underneath, right? Yeah, because I think I'll need to take a break too to, well, one, to go eat, and two, so that this can dry. Maybe we'll get the reinforcement pieces in. I am gonna cut down here a little bit, and then I'll flip it over and we'll make sure that we don't have any like weird fabric pieces hanging out. Trying not to blind you guys again. Yeah, no wrinkles. We don't like wrinkles. Okay, I think that's pretty good for that. And then, oh, can you guys hear that whipping even through the windows? Wow. All right, so we're gonna need a reinforcement here. Oh, you can't see that probably. On the small spines, this spine, these little portions here. So I'm gonna need to cut quite a few pieces. I don't think these end pieces need reinforcements because these will end up going on these ends here. So that one does not need a reinforcement. So I need 1 2/2 inch, and we should probably write this down. By we, I mean me, because we know how wonderfully forgetful I am. So we need 2/2 inch. And then I'm wondering if we should do one and then over a little bit, or just do one big piece and then just crease it here. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. So I need 1 inch. And then I'm going to need 1 6-inch piece, right? Yeah, if I do a 6-inch piece, that will be okay. One 6-inch. Okay guys, I am going to go ahead and call this one a video, and the only thing I'm going to do, well, actually, I should tell you the things I'm going to do. Or maybe not. Nope. Okay, what I am going to do is I'm just going to cut more pieces, a 6-inch piece for this one, 1 inch, and 1/2 inch for these 2 pieces to reinforce them. And then I'll glue them, let it completely dry, and then in the next video, we will work on getting this cut down and glued in here, and then at that point we'll decide what's going on the inside, and then I'll sew all of it, and that'll probably be a second video. Okay guys, I will talk to you soon. Bye.